Hey y'all. Wow, what a week. It is now Friday, April 19th, 2013, and I know I haven't posted videos since my first day here. I tried really, really hard, but once I got back to my room every night at 6:30, it was literally just like crash, done. Um, but I'm still alive. I'm still hanging in there. I'm doing great actually. Darn, I wish I would have kept on the videos for the whole week, but oh my goodness. I'm glad I have another whole week here because there's so much to tell. In a nutshell, let's see. I told you Monday was the hardest day of my whole life. That was wrong come Tuesday. Because Tuesday was the next hardest day, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then today was really difficult in a whole nother way. So, um, this place has the ability to completely transform your life if you're open to it. Um, have a little bit of a sniffle going on. It just turned completely freezing outside. It was 70 yesterday, and I just got done doing laundry, and it was like 32 or something. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. So our hike tomorrow morning is going to be a little chilly, but that's what gloves and a hat are for, right? Um, let's see. Tuesday, we had what was called a TOC hike. It stands for TOC, which is Trainer Outdoor Challenge. It's something you never want to experience in your entire life, which basically means you go on the same hike you went on Monday, except you take a larger loop. What is wrong with my hair? Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm so distracted tonight because I'm so happy it's Friday. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. I really apologize. Kind of not really. Okay. Um so the TOC hike, they give you a larger loop than they do Monday, and they tell you to go around as many times as you can in 2 hours, which is a really long time to hike, by the way, when you're new at exercise. So, anyway, in a nutshell, along the hike, they have trainers sprouted in different areas with different challenges. Do 40 squats, do 30 push ups, do some let me think. Carry medicine ball that weighs 10 pounds. Let me push this back. That weighs 10 pounds over your head, like this. And then when do suicides with that, if you don't know what a suicide is, there's a couple of different marks on a along the route. And you go to the first one, go all the way back, go to the second one, go all the way back, go to the third one, go all the way back. You get the idea until you're at the furthest one going all the way back. So, we did those with a medicine ball, 10 pounds over our head, and when we got to each point, we had to either slam the medicine ball or toss the medicine ball, or let me think of the other ones. Oh, do the tricep lifts. Those things are killers, let me tell you. My triceps hate me right now. And the last one was, oh, chest presses. So that was one station. And then another station was like do 20 squats, do 20 push-ups, and then you would continue on your route, and you had to do as many of those laps as you could in 2 hours. And so I really pushed myself the hardest I could. One of the stops along the way is a place called Betty's Hill, and Betty is a trainer here. She's about 5 foot nothing and weighs 140 pounds, solid muscle. She's like a little tiny pixie, but she's solid. I mean, the woman is a beast, okay? So they named it after her because at the time on Tuesday I hadn't met her. She was she was out actually doing the Boston Marathon, and she's fine, thank God. But so she wasn't here yet, but I'd heard very much about the infamous Betty. And so one of the challenges along the route was to run Betty's Hill 3 times. It was 3 times. Every single time you went around this track, not track, but the circle. I'm so out of it. Oh my gosh. Exercise all day will do crazy things to your brain. Whew. So, that day, I ran it twice, walked up it, I think, 8. Yeah. 8 or 9 times, and ran it twice. I'd never run a day in my life, ever, and that was the biggest accomplishment I had ever felt up until that point. Because my goal in coming here was to run somehow, to learn how to run. I've never run on purpose in my whole life. Even in high school when I weighed 140 pounds, I would walk the mile run because you got a grade in the grade book as long as you showed up. Why would I put forward the extra effort, you know? Why bother? But so I ran it twice, and I don't know what came over me. I got to the top of that damn hill. It's a 45-degree angle hill, and it's steep. It sucks. That's pretty much all I have to say about that one. And then you would continue on your route. So we did that for 2 hours, and it was miserable, and I almost threw up about 10 times, and I almost passed out at least 5, but I made it through. I drank 2 liters of water in 2 hours, which probably was the only thing that saved me from passing out that day. But I was so accomplished at the end of the day that it was all worth it. What we did the rest of the day kind of just like has gone away because everything else has been so much harder. But in a nutshell, we did like cardio intervals and, stuff like that. So 5 hours of exercise a day, just to be clear. And it's not like, let's go for a little swim in the pool. It's swim a mile in the pool with weights in your hands. Okay, now do it with your hands behind your back and don't use your hands at all. So it's very difficult, but at the end of the day, the feeling of accomplishment that I have in knowing that I did something I never ever thought I could do, it's daily, and it's just completely amazing. I mean, I collapse in my bed at night knowing I am completely 100% satisfied with my day, knowing that I know I can do whatever I put my mind to, and it's amazing. I love it here. I hate it for the 5 hours of exercise, but the feeling that comes after is more rewarding than the feelings I have during all of these grueling workouts. Wednesday, we did not have the TOC hike. We went hiking in the mud, like really serious mud up to my ankles. So that happened. And that was pretty much Wednesday in a nutshell. Thursday, I starved all day long. For whatever reason, I was really hungry all day long yesterday. So that kind of was irritating, but at the same time, it was the first day I've been hungry since I've been here. And I think it was just one of those things everyone goes through at least a day while they're here, where you just feel like you need more. But other than that, I've been completely satisfied with the food. We've been almost 100% dairy and gluten-free the whole time we've been here. And I don't want to get too graphic, but my digestional issues are completely gone, and I feel like a new person. My skin is, you probably can't tell right now, but it's glowing. And it has cleared up completely. It is so soft and supple, and my hair feels softer. It's just the craziest thing ever. So that's kind of a great perk to it. Thursday, Betty came back. Oh my God, we got to meet the infamous Betty. And let me tell you, Betty's Hill, womp womp, not fun. There's no option to do it 3 times. You have to do it 5. Every single time you go around on the talk hike, and that's the Trainer Outdoor Challenge that I talked about a minute ago, you have to run it. There's no option to walk like there was before. If you feel like you can walk, you can walk. That doesn't happen when Betty's in town. Betty basically says, you run up that hill or I'll jump on your back and you'll run up that hill. And I've seen her do it 3 to 4 times in one day. Thankfully, I found it somewhere within me to run up the damn hill 5 times every single time I came around. Which means my goal of 3 times that day completely blew it out of the water, smashed it, it's gone. I ran up that hill 10 times. Betty pushed me the whole way. She's amazing. She's not only, you could call her a little Jillian probably because she's threatening to jump on your back like a little minion, but at the same time, the whole way she's saying, you've got this. You can do this. Open your hands. I was running kind of like this. Open your hands. Push it. Push through it. You're almost there. And she's running right next to you every second. And it's just the most amazing feeling to get to the top and have her say, "You just did that. Can you believe that you just did that?" And you're just looking at her like, "I can't believe I just did that. Did I really just do that?" And there's a bell at the top, and you hit that thing, and you run back to the bottom, and you do it all over again. I'm gonna get emotional. I The things that that woman has brought out of me in the past 2 days, I've never experienced in my whole life. She climbed 200 stairs with me, without stopping today. 192 flights of stairs, aside from the 200 I just mentioned. And she pushed me every second of the way, and it was the hardest thing I've done. I never would have guessed that I could walk up the side of a mountain using steps on my fourth day here. And it makes me emotional, not just because I accomplished it, but it makes me emotional because I realize how much I've been missing. And I haven't been pushing myself, and I haven't been accepting the best for myself. I haven't been putting my best out there. Betty's amazing. She's a huge motivator. She knows my heart. Just like that, 2 days, and we get each other. She ran the Boston Marathon, like I said, on Monday. And when I was done running that hill 10 times, she looked at me and she said, "Do you know what you just did?" I said, "I just ran the hill 5 more times." State the obvious. She said, "No, Brianna. You just ran a mile uphill. 5 times up and down is half a mile. You ran it 10. I ran a mile. For the first time in my life, I pushed through it, and I got up the hill. My goal in leaving here was run for 5 to 10 seconds consistently, and I'm running a mile on my 4th day. And I didn't die. I didn't puke. I didn't pass out. I cried instead. I got to the bottom, and there was this release of immense emotion. Like all of those years of doubt and fear and self-loathing and self-criticism of "you can't do this, you're not capable, you're not good enough, you're not worth it" was gone. And I'm starting to realize I'm worth it. And I'm starting to realize that this life is a beautiful life. It's beautiful. We hiked the falls today in Letchworth Park. I'm gonna yawn. I apologize. We hiked the falls today in Letchworth Park, and I'm gonna put some pictures in here so you can see it. But the most amazing thing you'll ever see. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm told that in America, they're more beautiful than the Niagara side of the USA Falls. And I believe it. And when I got to the top of that son of a gun, and I took that picture in front of that waterfall, when less than 2 hours earlier I had been looking at it from the bottom of the mountain from 6 miles away, I have not felt that proud of myself in my whole life. Sorry. Whew. This place brings out of you what you never thought you could do. And it's the hardest thing ever, but you can do it, and it's amazing when you just say, just do it. Don't think about it. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't say you can't. Just do it. And when you say just do it, you're not saying you can't. You're not even saying you can do it. You're saying just do it. You can do it. You can swim a mile with your hands behind your back without drowning. You can swim a mile with weights in your hand, swimming through with floatable weights, pushing them under the water every step of the way. You can hike a mountain in 2 hours and go up 197 flights of stairs with a bum foot and fibromyalgia that's, you know, hurts. It was rainy and gross today, so my fibromyalgia, I was aching, but when you're done, you know you've done it. It's amazing. Betty pushes me in ways that I never thought possible, and I already look at her as one of the most influential people in my life because of it. Um, I don't really know what else to say as far as that goes right now, other than my goal on Thursday was to run the hill 3 times. I did it 10. My new goal is to run the darn thing 15 times before I leave. I'm hoping to smash that goal sometime next week. And we shall see. I'm going to work towards it. So I'm looking forward to talking to you guys again. I'll try and put some pictures of the falls in here and stuff like that. I meant to tell you before I go. I ordered a Biggest Loser sweatshirt when I first got here because they did not have my size. Go figure. I ordered a 2X sweatshirt. And tonight I went to check and see if it was in, and she told me, nope, there's been some kind of a hold up in the factory. They won't be here for 10 days. Well, I'm not going to be here for another 10 days. So basically I wasn't going to get my sweatshirt, which was disappointing. So I went over to look at the other ones just to see what sizes they had, and there was sitting an extra large on the counter. I said, well, I'll try this one. Do you see all this room? This is an extra large sweatshirt, and when I came here I was in a 2X and could not even fit my arms into an extra large sweatshirt. And this thing fits me like a glove. Actually a little looser. So the things that you can do in just a week are amazing. I haven't been weighed yet. I'll be weighed Sunday morning. Everyone was taking guesses tonight at dinner how much they think I've lost because they notice a lot in my face. And I put a regular bra on tonight, not a sports bra, and before dinner, and went down to dinner, and it's so big. I just can't wait to get it off. I want to end this video and just take it off. The cups are massively huge. The bra straps are falling off, and it's annoying the crap out of me because it's just way too big. And I have not had that happen. Some of the girls guessed, I think the lowest guess was 10 pounds. My guess was like a 4 because I don't see much of a change, but my husband, I've sent him a picture, and he says he sees a lot of change. The girls at my table at lunch have seen a lot of change. The highest guess was 18 pounds, which is crazy, but we'll see about that. That was Carly. She's a little nuts. But, sorry, Carly. We'll see about these guesses, and yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I didn't make more videos this week. I will do better next week, now that the exhaustion has curved a little bit. All right, bye.